how accounting is really the hub because you see everything in an organization. So it really was coming prevalent to me of how accounting is such a hub in business. Wow, I haven't thought about that. um, Obviously, I'm going to speak from my experience. Everyone's experience is different. I'm going to say the top 3 things about public accounting that were great for me is I got to learn a ton, and that's part of my core value. One of my core values is being a lifelong learner, and in public accounting and the roles that I was in, I was able to learn something every single day. I got to work with clients to build relationships with them and help them. I love doing that. And the third thing about public accounting, I was able to really carve my own path, which included a lot of talent management initiatives like leading training, being a career coach, and really thinking about people. And so those 3 things I learned very early on of what drives me, and I was able to do it in public accounting. Now I've been able to do it in other places too, but public accounting allowed me to do that for sure as well. Well, sometimes it's relatively the same. I would say a little bit different is I did get to learn a lot of things. I got to learn a lot of new things, right? So public accounting was building that accounting knowledge, different industries I specialized in. When I went into a publicly traded company outside of a firm, right, you're in one industry. So, you don't have that multiple industry there. But I got to learn so much about that industry, about every department of how a business runs, how they all are interconnected, and how accounting is really the hub because you see everything in an organization. So it really was coming prevalent to me of how accounting is such a hub in business. So learning that and learning so many different leadership skills. So I was in 4 different roles within that organization. And every time I was asked to maybe consider another role within the company, how I thought about it didn't necessarily have to be a promotion. It could be a lateral opportunity. But how I thought about it was, what types of skill sets do I want to build? And would this position afford me that opportunity? And so that's how I thought about all my career changes. So learning, that's for a lot of things, but learning is definitely there in my private, in that publicly traded company for sure. The people, I got to build fantastic teams and help influence talent strategies across the world. I love that, right? So I got that global scope where I didn't have the global scope before. And it was all about, people. Again, building these talent management strategies, building high-performing teams, loving watching them grow and thrive and do everything that they're happy. That's what drives me. So, similar things, but very different contexts across the 2 different companies there.